the pop smoke killer. You know that guy, right?
Oh shit, that's who killed him.
That's one of I don't know if he was the one that pulled the
Oh
trigger,
no,
but
he the one. Oh yeah, I'm about to say yeah. Wasn't it something like some Romanian niggas that killed him?
I, I, I forgot. But
But
he
they said
was
they
one
set
of
him
them
up.
that
They
was
got him
trying to
set
rob
up.
him. Yeah, so he was one of them. He was in there too.
Oh, okay.
So
He probably wasn't the nigga that opened the door and
yeah,
shit
he
for
was
him.
one of the people that actually went the Airbnb and killed like Pop Smoke. So when that happened, that was in 2020. He actually was 17 years old. So he spent about like 4 years in Juvie,
Mm-hmm.
and now he's released. I
Damn.
mean, this is one of I understand this law, bro.
I mean, he was a minor.
Yeah, but he doesn't. I don't give a fuck. What the?
He was a minor. I
I
mean, you
don't give a
can't. What,
fuck,
what, what, what really? I mean, I honestly, I.
bro. If let me say this, I will let you speak,
Mhm.
bro. You're a minor, okay, but you're doing grown man shit. You
Absolutely.
get a gun, go to somebody's Airbnb, shoot the person dead, rob him, bro. This is grown man shit. You deserve to be in prison just like anybody who done that shit. If I done it, if you done it, you'll be in prison, right? For a long time. He was 17 years old. It's not like he was 10. When I was 17, I understand what was wrong, and what's right.
Yeah, you are absolutely right. But you make it seem like people don't make mistakes. People make
What
mistakes.
mistakes? Okay, but somebody
People make
died and the
mistakes.
mistake that you made.
People make mistakes. They well, that's what I'm
Somebody
saying.
died.
Like not for this particular incident, because I believe that they were coming to do whatever the fuck they were coming to do because they told Pop Smoke to bring that truck back and he didn't bring that truck back. He thought it was sweet. So that's different. But I'm talking about like a regular move, like to say you was going to rob somebody and you were just going to rob somebody. But
Mhm.
shit didn't go the way it was going to go. And shit happened and you fired that motherfucker and accidentally killed the motherfucker because it got real.
You deserve
Shit
to be in prison
happens.
for the rest of your
Shit
life.
happens.
Bro,
You
shit
know
don't
you shouldn't
happen,
be in
bro.
the you shouldn't be in there for the rest of your life because you made a mistake.
No, it's
Yeah, you
not a
have to learn
mistake.
from your
It's
mistake.
not a mistake
Yeah,
because the person you know, bro, the person you killed got
mhm.
family. The family gonna have to live with that for the rest of your life. You still alive.
Absolutely, I
It's
understand
not a
that.
mistake.
But
If
you
you
so you
bro,
making the same. So let me ask you this before because I see you're getting mad and shit.
no,
So
I'm
you
not
mean
getting
to
mad.
tell me no. I
I'm not
see
getting
because
mad.
I see you getting frustrated and shit. But
I'm not.
the way I'm coming from, I'm like you making it seem like okay, Bow, like you should any death you should just go to anytime you kill somebody, it doesn't matter what it was for. You should
No,
go to
no, no, no,
jail. It
no. I
doesn't matter
never
what the
said that.
situation was for because you
No, no,
killed that
listen, bro.
person. He should go
Listen.
to
No, no,
jail.
that's no. Listen. And his situation is completely different. There's something called self-defense. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Accidentally kill somebody in those circumstances. Okay, you deserve mercy. But if I get
Mm-hmm.
a gun, right?
Mm-hmm.
Take a gun. Because if
Mm-hmm.
you take a gun to rob somebody, there's a
Mm-hmm.
possibility you might kill that person if the person make any move that might like threaten your life.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You know that, right? So
Mm-hmm.
if I take a gun trying to rob somebody and I kill, this is not accidentally kill somebody. You take
Mm-hmm.
a gun to rob somebody, you know that could have happened.
Mm-hmm.
So and then it happened. I think 4 years in juvenile is not it's not enough. Makes no sense. And then you were 17. It's like you were 14, you were 13, 17, couple months away from being 18. Does that make any sense to you?
I understand what you're saying, but once again, we're still in that gray area where he's still not grown. So yeah,
Well,
you keep saying
I'll
he's
tell you that,
17 and he's
man.
about to be 18. Yeah, that was a grown man thing to do, and yeah, whatever. But he's still not grown. He's still a minor. He's still a teenager. Teenagers make mistakes. Yeah, it's a big ass mistake. He killed somebody. That's the
Mhm.
biggest one of the biggest mistakes you can make. But it happens. You didn't
Yeah,
shoot
but you
somebody.
deserve to
You
get
can push
paid.
somebody. You can run somebody over.
That's what
Any
I'm
type of
saying.
way
Like,
you can lose a life from somebody, and
I
it could
think
be a mistake. Even if it was, even no matter what the situation was, you was at a time where you needed the money and the opportunity presented itself, and you had to make the move, and it happened. Or you just that type of nigga. whatever the situation may call for is what I'm saying is like you making it seem like niggas can't.
Look at
like
it, bro.
a nigga was already going to do that.
Let
Now
me
I'm
ask
not
you a
saying we
question.
know that.
Look at this nigga right here, bro.
The
I
light
can
skinned nigga.
bet my life and this nigga will do it again. Because you can't see him, he act like he doesn't give a fuck. When he got out, he actually got like a whiskey bottle in his hand because he's 21.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna do it again.
That's what I'm saying. So why would you give somebody me? If that was, I would probably like give him like 30 years, come out with gray hair.
You can't give him 30 years because he's a minor.
You can, bro.
No,
Bro,
you can't.
bro,
it's unconstitutional, bro. He's a minor. I understand what you're saying, but you cannot do that.
It happens all the time.
It's a minor. No, you know it doesn't.
Yeah, that's what. That's the reason why they give him like that, bro. That should happen in California. If that should happen,
so you saying if it happened anywhere else, he
bro,
would have did grown man time. He would have did life or something.
They'll give him more than that, bro. Those like democratic states, that's what they always do. I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican, but I know that because I watch a lot of like crime shows, and those democratic shit, they always have pity for these young people. But like a red state like Texas, or even like Florida, they're probably gonna give this guy a long ass time, which I think he deserved it. You can say it's a mistake. Other people can say it's a mistake, but your mistake caused somebody else's life.
Absolutely, I'm not disagreeing with you with that.
Years, I mean, being there for 4 years, less than 4 years, it's not good enough. And then it's probably. I mean, I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say, but
what?
Hey, no, I was gonna say, you should watch his back because shit. You think Pop Smoke people gonna let that shit like?
Oh no. He's definitely a walking target. He's definitely a walking target. I mean, they said they already dealt with the other motherfuckers already. So he's just the only one left. You think they're gonna let him slide?
But me, let's say I was his age, 17, if I do some stupid shit like that. I spent over there like 3 years in juvenile, and then I got released. But I wouldn't act like you can see this nigga, man. You can see the arrogance in his face. It's clearly.
Because he basically just got away with a body.
Yeah. So I don't know, bro. Like you see, I see your point, bro. You was the law say you're underage, bro. The crime you do, bro, you pay for it. If you're grown enough to do the crime, you should be grown enough to do the time. That's all I said. If I were any president, anybody that make the law, that's how it would have been. That's how it would have been in my book. You know what I'm saying? Of course, like in self-defense, or you accidentally like run over people, or you accidentally.
But that's just like, but by you saying you're old enough if you're old enough to do the crime, you're old enough to do the time.
Yeah.
So that's like saying you got 11-year-old son or daughter that's getting bullied in school. You don't do nothing about it because you're a working parent. So you don't really have the time like that. Or you might not even know that him or her is getting bullied. But you are a USPO. And your child knows the combination to where you lock your gun.
Mm-hmm.
And your 11-year-old son or daughter goes to school and shoots 2 of the bullies that's been bullying her at school all week and kills them.
I should get penalized for
She's
that.
old enough.
I should get
to do the crime.
Do you hear what I said?
You saying you should get penalized for that?
The parents should get penalized for that.
So why shouldn't the parent get penalized for the 17-year-old? Because he's still a minor.
Bro.
He's still a minor though.
About like
still a minor.
It's
still a minor though.
Bro.
They're not grown though.
Let me ask you a question, bro.
11 and 17.
Let me ask you a question. No, listen, careful. Let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
When you were 17, right? Did you know what's wrong and right?
When you was 11, you knew what was wrong and right.
That's not true. When you were 17,
it is true, bro.
When you
don't know. Bro,
no.
You know exactly what you can get away with. The same information that you know at 17 was right and wrong. You knew at 11, bro. You knew you can't shoot nobody. You knew not to steal. 11, you knew not to rob. You knew all that at 11.
Listen, we were 11 years old. The way your brain works, it works totally different once you're 17 years old. you're 7. I'm not saying at 17 years old your brain like completely developed. That's not what I'm saying. But there's a big.
That's what you're making it seem like. No, it's no big difference. It's the
There's a
same
big
shit.
difference, bro.
You're minor. You're a minor, bro. Your brain is still from 11 to 17, bro. What the fuck is the difference, bro? It's 6 years, bro.
Yes,
what are you,
bro?
The same way, bro. Let me tell you something, bro. Because the same way I feel at 11 wanting to kill my parents is the same way I feel at 38 wanting to kill my parents. So what the fuck do you mean? But I never did it. So what does that tell you? What do you get from that? There's nothing changes, bro. Once you are a way, you are a way, bro. It does not matter the age, bro. Once you are a person in the way that you are, and it's in you, bro, it's in you, bro. Age does not matter, bro. It's gonna be, if you think the same way, and you be living the same way, that's what the fuck you gonna do. The age has nothing to do with it, bro. If you was already on that path, bro.
Let me explain to you. When you were 11, I know that. When I was 11 years old, I mean, I wanted to do bad shit too to people. But here's the thing. When I usually do shit without thinking about it because I just do it. Because my brain was not developed, so I didn't have capacity to think, you know what I'm saying, to think about what I was gonna do. I just do it. But at 17 years old, I know if I do this, it's because I know in my head, man, I might get away with it. But at 11 years old, I didn't think that.
Bro, stop what you're doing. So you mean to tell me at any given time you knew that you was doing something that you was not supposed to do? I don't give a fuck what age you was. You did it because you thought you was going to get away with it. We're not going to do that. You're going to not make it seem like, yeah, you did dumb shit when you were young and you just did it. But you also thought about it too. You also did it because you thought you could get away with it too. It wasn't you just thought about it and never thought about the consequences of nothing that you did. You just did it. That's not how kids go. Kids don't do that. You've always thought about it because your parents was gonna beat your ass if you did something that you was not supposed to do, bro. Unless you just had parents that didn't give a fuck. So you was gonna always think about what you did. Sometimes you just took the risk because you didn't give a fuck. But we're not gonna never say that as kids we didn't think about it. We just did it. We always thought about it, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that. You knew at 11, you knew what you can get away with and what you couldn't get away with your parents. Did you or did you not? Or your God?
Here's what I'm saying.
No, answer that first, bro. Answer that first, bro. You knew at 11 years old what you can get away with and with your parents, right?
Depending on what? That's what I'm saying.
There's no depending. There's no depending.
You're letting me speak, though.
Because when does the dependent come in at?
No, let me explain to you. You gotta let me speak. 11 years old. There's certain stuff you think about it because you know what your parents didn't do. But a lot of things you just doing it without thinking. But when you are
like
17 years old, now your brain develop enough. You have a capacity to think about like consequences. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. If I'm 11, I go to my parents to get out a gun. I might think it's a toy gun. I might think it's not even real gun, and start playing with it and then accidentally kill somebody. Because at 11 years old, I probably don't know what's a real gun is and what's a fake gun. But
no, that's the difference.
Let me finish. At 17 years old, if I pick up a real gun, I know that's a real gun.
Bro, you sound dumb. At 11 years old, you know what a real gun is. At 11 years old, you know what a real gun is. Why are you making it seem like 11 years old don't know shit? Like the way you use a scenario, you gotta make it make sense, bro. Every kid at 11 knows what a real gun is, bro.
Me at 11 years old, I know what a real gun is, but I know a lot of kids at 11 years old, they don't know what a real gun is, bro.
I never met one. I never met one that didn't know.
They don't. How many kids you met?
I never met one that didn't know. I know a lot of kids. I know a lot of kids. I know a lot of kids, bro.
Sometimes he has environments. I was born in Haiti. I know what's a real gun is very, very young age. But a lot of people, they probably was born somewhere else. They didn't have access to that.
That's what I'm asking you. Where else in the world that's not where you're from, where you can say at 11 years old, kids don't know the difference between a real gun and a fake gun? Tell me where in the world, where kids at 11 years old don't know this information?
In the United States, kids in the United States.
What part of the United States?
Even in the states, we're not gonna say where we live at. No, we're not gonna. Don't say where we at. We're not saying where we at.
I wasn't gonna say that. I said in the world.
I'm not
saying in the world,
bro.
You tripping, bro? How the fuck you gonna say kids these days don't know the difference between a real gun and a fake gun at 11 years old, bro?
There's a lot, bro. I'm not saying all of
You
them, but
really sitting here, you saying it's a lot of them. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. Every 11-year-old child knows the difference. They're carrying them now, sir. What are you talking about? They know more about it than we do.
You say like you're making it seem like it's every kid that's doing crime. That's not true, bro. It's not every kid.
Bro, where do you live? Where do you live at, bro? Where do you live at? Are you still in Haiti, bro? Because they doing it. They running down shit over there in Haiti.
I know.
At a young age.
I know that.
What are you talking about? So
they
don't have switches and Glocks.
There's some shit here too, right? Listen to what I'm saying. I know back home right now it's crazy. Kids like 11, 12, like killing people, guns and shit. I know that. In the United States, there's a lot of kids that's doing that too, but not every kids. Kids that's not doing it. Like, you imagine like you got your parents is raising you a certain way. You're not on the street. You never get access to any guns. How would you know like that's a real gun, that's a fake?
Who told you you can't get access to guns? Because you're not around your parents 24/7. You have friends, and your friends have friends, and you get introduced to different friends and different things and what they're interested in when you're around them. That's how shit goes. Because you can't be around your parents all the time, especially when your parents work. You have to be social.
Well, you honestly believe that every 11-year-old in the United States know what a real gun is, knows what a fake gun is? Are you telling me that honestly? You see, you're thinking twice about it.
Bruh,
I mean,
every male knows the difference between a fake gun and a real gun, bro.
That's a both.
At 11 years old, bro.
That's a both.
Nowadays, bro.
That's a both.
Nowadays, bro.
Bro, there's people.
In these days, chat. Am I tripping? Yes or no?
You are
tripping, but I doubt.
No. Here's what I'm saying. I think you. I think you
always say I'm extremist.
No. Listen, I think you're thinking about the hood. In the hood,
bro. We got internet.
Though.
It's internet, bro.
No. Listen, bro. You saw a gun. You saw a gun online. You never touched the gun. You don't know what it is. But there's some fake gun that look like real guns. There's some BB gun that looks like real guns.
You're absolutely right. You're right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You're right. But then it's also say you also the type of nigga that'll say a simulator driver ain't the same thing as a real driver, or can't be as good or drive as a pro driver, right? Because he's never did it. He's only did simulator. So he could never be. He could never be like a pro driver, right? You're one of them type niggas, right?
Where did that come from?
No, I'm asking you. Because it's the same thing, just in a different scenario.
Say it again. I didn't catch what you're saying. Like, say what you said again.
So you're one of them niggas that also believe that a sim car driver is not as good or can't do the same thing as a pro racer.
I don't think you can though, because this is the thing.
Even though it's been proven that it's been done. Even though it's been proven that even though they came out a movie with it. Even though it's been proven that niggas that was
let me ask you a question. Okay, I see what you're saying, but let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question, right? You can catch. Okay, you can throw a football, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you still can. I can throw a football too.
Mm-hmm.
Can you do what Patrick Mahomes do?
Not right now, no.
You cannot. There's level to everything. You might be able to drive a car, but you won't be able to drive it just like the professional guy is doing it.
No, but what I'm telling you is, you're saying, what I'm telling you is that logic has already been disproven. It's been proven that the sim car drivers are in fact better drivers than the professional drivers. Is what I'm trying to get you to understand.
Bro, a lot of things has to do with your mindset, bro.
See, oh my God. Here you go moving the goalposts. Here you go. That wasn't what it was about, bro. It was about somebody doing something that's not supposed to be able to do it because they do something else. Now you want to make it about the mindset. It was always about the mindset.
This is what I say. You might be able to do it. You do it as well as the person that's...
No, I said better than them. You make it seem like you're not hearing me. They did it better than them.
Okay, is what you're saying? I don't know. So I'm not even gonna like keep talking about it. I gotta check it out after. I gotta.
Yeah, all right. That.
But
Yeah,
I
that's what I'm
know.
saying, bro. Like, no.
But I know a lot of sports because a lot of people who play like basketball, right? Will say, man, shit. I mean, I play basketball. I can play in the NFL too. Of course you can. But can you? I mean, anybody who can like catch, who can run, will be able. But can you? How long can you like be there? How can you? How you gonna throw the ball? How you gonna catch it? Can you get the hit just like the other player that will get a hit? Like you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I understand what you're saying. The endurance. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, man. Like I said, bro, I think this guy deserved like to be at least me if I was a judge, bro. 20 years, 25 years, bro.
Damn.
Come out
So just
like
damn. So it don't matter. So to you, it don't matter if he had no prize or nothing. He's just 20 years off his first jump, huh?
Bro.
So you don't even consider that. So you don't even consider that as a mistake because you don't. You do not consider it a mistake because he thought about it already. So I thought about.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Wait, hold on. Wait. I'm asking you a question. So because something, so you can't premeditate an accident or thought you wanted to do something, and then when it happened, you realize, but it's too late that that's not really what you wanted.
That was not no accident, bro. That's why you get it confused. This was not an accident. I just explained to you earlier. If I was 17 years old, I got a gun. I pull out a gun with my friends. Everybody is like strapped up. Go to somebody's house. Try to rob them. The reason why I have a hand in my hand is because I know that shit can go left. That's the reason why I have a gun in my hand. And I go over there and kill that person. It's not accident. If it was accident, I will go there. Listen. Here's how I will say it was an accident. Let's say I go inside the house and then with no gun, with nothing. And then the owner trying to like hustle me, and I take a chair and I like hit them with the chair and the accident. Right? This is an accident because I didn't go there with no weapon. You know what I'm saying?
No, you still went there. You still went there with the intent to do the same thing. You still went there to rob them.
No, I didn't have no weapons in my hand, bro. Yeah, I go.
No sense.
I go over it. No, what you say don't make no sense.
No,
when you take the
gun, wait. Because if I go in there and I have the gun, if I go in there and I have if I'm robbing somebody, I'm going to have a weapon. I'm not going to rob nobody. There's no strong arm in nobody. So listen. So wait. When you go in there with a weapon, bro, that is not okay. So what the fuck you talk? What do you say about the niggas that carry every day for protection but never use it? What do you mean? Yeah. Just in case something happens, but they premeditated that because if anybody happens, they're going to shoot them.
These people that's like carrying for protection, they're not going around robbing people.
That doesn't matter. You already had it with you. You had it with you, so you premeditated it. You premeditated it because you already had it with you, so you was already with the intent to use it. That's premeditated, right?
Turn it down a little bit. What this thing is?
That's premeditated, right?
Bro,
that's premeditated, right?
What you say makes no sense, bro.
That's premeditated defense, right? You already knowing in your mind you're going to use it, right? That's why you carried it, right?
That's not true.
They exchange on robbery. How is that not true?
Because you're using the gun for protection. Nobody gonna bring harm to you. You only using it. No, you only using it if somebody trying to bring harms to you. That's why you have it on you. But you're
using it because you already know that's harm going to be brought to you at some time. That's why you're
carrying. No. You don't.
You're premeditating.
No. You don't. You don't know harm's gonna bring to you in case you have it in case. Why are you? No. Listen.
So I can have it. So I can have it with me in case I just can't whip it out.
No. So in case somebody trying to bring harm to you, you have it on you.
Yeah, I had the gun out just in case the nigga I'm trying to rob wanted to bring harm to me, bro. How do you not understand that?
No, listen. That's what I'm saying. In that case,
I'm protecting myself.
In that case, you're protecting yourself. You're in the person's house. You're not.
Right, and I have to protect me. I have to protect me. This is for my protection. I'm robbing you, but I'm making sure you can't do nothing to me. That's what the purpose of this gun is. I don't want to shoot. I don't want to kill you.
Yes, you do.
I'm just making sure you do what I tell you to do.
You wouldn't go there with a gun. You wouldn't go there with a knife.
No, bro. I came to rob you, not kill you, bro. I came to rob you.
You have a gun in your hand, bro.
For my protection, like you said.
God, man. Calm it down.
For my protection.
Please, tell this nigga,
for
man.
My protection.
Okay.
Just in case you want to.
That's what
Just
I'm
in case
saying.
you want to.
Okay.
You
Here's
know.
what listen. Let me speak. Okay.
Mhm.
You have the gun over there. You go there for your protection. That you and I we get it, right? But here's the thing though. You have the gun. This is premeditated, right? You're
Mhm.
using it in case the owner of the house or whoever in the house trying to protect the property, and then you think they're gonna bring harm to you. In that case, you shoot that person. In this case, it's not. It's nowhere near a mistake because you go there with the gun, thinking something might happen to you. You have to protect your life. But if let's say you go there in the house with no weapon at all, nothing, and then the owner of the house confronted you, and then you get a chair or you get something, you knock the owner house, they die. This is a mistake because you didn't go there with the intention.
So that means it'll be manslaughter and not murder. That's what you mean by mistake.
Facts. That would be a manslaughter. You would go
Okay,
with a
so all
gun.
right, so bad. So I got the gun. So I got the gun on me as a nigga that has the gun on him every day, like I was just saying, for my protection. I don't be using it, but I do carry it every day. I just carry it every day. And I happen to go on this route. So it's not like I just bought the gun for this. I have it every day. Wait, hold on, wait.
You say you no.
I'm painting the picture.
Okay.
I'm the type of nigga I don't go nowhere without my strap. Remember that. I don't go nowhere without my strap. That's just the type of nigga I am. And whatever happened this day, I go. Whatever happened, I just so happen to be this nigga to go on this move, and this happened. I don't go in with the gun in my hand, but like you said, I'm in there doing whatever I'm doing, and the owner comes out from wherever and does it, and it's the same thing. That's premeditated.
It's not the same
So
thing.
how is it?
Because
How is it?
you say,
How
no,
is it?
listen.
How is make it make sense to me. That's
You
what I'm
don't
trying
let
to
me
get.
speak though. Anytime you ask me a question, I'm trying to answer you, but you won't let me speak. You said right, you have the gun on you all time for protection, right? This is the United States. This is Second Amendment. So you have the right for you to protect yourself, right? But the moment you take that gun to commit a crime and kill somebody, this is a totally different thing.
But I didn't take the gun to commit no crime.
You have the gun on you.
It's always on me.
No.
I didn't
This
bring
is
it specifically for this.
Before you had
always
it
on me, bro. Huh? Say it again.
Before you had it on you before to protect yourself, not to commit crime. But if
I did not commit no crime. When did I commit the crime? So I committed the crime when I
think you
committed the
understand
crime.
what I'm saying. When you had it on you before you
Mhm.
had it on you for protection, right?
Mhm.
And then now you decided, you know what, I'm gonna go into this person's house to rob them. You know you have the gun on you.
So I'm gonna take the gun off.
Yes. Why didn't you do it? Because, bro, the reason why you don't take it is because you know something might come up with that, and then you have to use it. You will use it. That's the reason why you go.
But that's the reason why I carry it every day, though, bro.
No,
I carry it every day.
You didn't use it to rob people before, bro. You use this time. You're using it to rob somebody. Bro,
I'm not using it to rob somebody. I'm using it to stop the person from robbing me back.
Bro, you going over there
I'm
with
stopping the person. I'm right, but it's not.
You say you.
I committed the crime without the gun. I used the gun to stop you from robbing me back from your shit.
That's a different thing. Okay. Let's say right, you have the gun. You're the citizen. You protect yourself, your property and shit. Me, I come to you trying to rob you. You pull out a gun, you shoot me. This is self-defense. You're not going to prison. You're protecting your life. You're protecting your property. You have the right for that. Me, it's sort of like a robber that died. This is self-defense. But
Absolutely.
if you take the gun to somebody's house to rob somebody, and then you ended up killing that person, it's not a mistake, bro. If it was a mistake, you would have no weapon on you at all. Not a knife, not a tool driver, nothing you would have in your hand. If you go
so you mean to tell me, okay, so all right, this will be getting at. So you mean to tell me anytime that you go on a move that's going to be a robbery, or anytime that you go on anything like that, that for it to be not considered premeditated, you got to go in there with nothing and just work off the fly. But time out. But you got the same options. You have the same options Now I'm gonna bring this back to you, and and you tell me how is this not the same thing? Because you don't have a gun. Okay, so I didn't have the gun, but I know the same rules apply. If I go in this man's house and he don't give me what I want, and he tries to fight with me, I'm gonna have to do something to him to defend myself or get him off me. Whatever I use, I know that already. Wait, I know that already going in. So that's still already premeditated. Because I know if he fight, I'm going to have to fight him back. Because now it's life or death and I have to get out of here. So you already thought about that when you don't have the weapon. So either way, you still premeditated. So even if you come in there and you do whatever you do and I take whatever I take and bust you over your head, I knew I was going to have to do that.
Listen, let me tell you, have you ever been let me ask you a question. Have you ever been a jury? Serve as a jury? I have. I have before here, in
but you can't use that, brother. That shit is not. That shit is
not
right.
Explain to you the law because I know a little bit about the law. Little bit. I'm trying to explain to you. If I go there, there's a big difference between when you're using a weapon as when you're not using a weapon. Because if I go inside the house, let me finish.
No, I wasn't
okay, let me say, I go to somebody's house. I go over there with nothing in my hands. The intention was strictly to rob the person, not to harm anybody. Because if I was going there, like try to do harm to people, I probably will have some type of weapon in my hand. If I go there with nothing, that was my intention was to rob, not to kill, not to hurt anybody. But if I get a knife, if I get a tool driver, or I get like any type of like a thing that might kill somebody, harm somebody, like a gun, I go over there, and then something happened. The owner attacked me, and then I kill that person. It's 100% not a mistake because you go over there with a weapon in your head. It might not be intention. It might not be intentional. You killed the homeowner, but they're not gonna say it like that, bro, because you went inside the house with a weapon. Because the law gonna say, bro, the reason why you go in there with a weapon because there's a possibility. You know there's a possibility. You might cross path with somebody, and then you're gonna have to do something to protect your life. You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely, I'm not disagreeing with you with that.
That's the law.
But my disagreements with you. I'm not disagreeing on nothing that you said. But my disconnect with you is when you keep trying to say because I went in there with the weapon and killed him with the weapon that was already drawn, that was premeditated. And I'm fighting the case that that's not the case. Everything is premeditated because whether you go in there with a weapon or not, you have to know that somebody at any given time can fight back. And you're going to have to defend yourself is what I'm trying to get you to understand. So because I didn't go over there with the weapon in hand, or I didn't go over there with a weapon at all, but I still end up killing the person, how can that still not be premeditated? Because you just want to rob them anyway, bro.
Why is it?
You just want to rob them. Anything can happen in a robbery. Anything can happen in a robbery. You don't just go rob somebody and everybody just going to give up their things.
Let me ask you a question. Here's the thing. When you, I don't know why it's so hard to understand, but I will take this example, right? Let's say you have no weapon in your hand. Right? You go to somebody's house. Let's say you have no weapon.
Right.
Nothing. Not even like nothing you have in your hand.
Right.
Box Carter, nothing. You go to rob somebody. You're in Carter. That's the word. In Carter. I don't know how to pronounce that word. You find the homeowner or anybody in the house. The first thing, if you have nothing in your hand, the first thing you're gonna do is what? You're probably gonna run. But I can guarantee you 100%, if you have a gun in your hand, you're not gonna run. You're probably gonna pull it out. You see what I'm saying? So the gun, because you have it in your hand, it give you power. It give you something that make you see, right? I have to do something because I have that in my hand. You see what I'm saying? Because you go over there, it's like, man, let's move on from that topic, bro.
Yeah,
so,
I
know I want. But comment down below.
If you go to somebody's house to put in some work, you got to expect some shit to happen. So it's going to be everything that you do is going to be premeditated. That's all I was saying.
Happen, it's not a mistake. It's not a mistake. If you expect, like, if you go there with a gun and you know, like you said,
no, you saying it could happen. I don't want to. I'm just coming for the money. I don't want to kill you. I just want these bands that I know you got.
Money, but you ended up killing somebody. with a gun, the gun you're going there with. How is that a mistake?
Because I told him not to move and he jumped for me and I panicked. What the fuck?
Hey, that's his house, bro. You go
I
inside
didn't mean to do it. I panicked.
You invaded it.
I just, so you made it seem like I knew I was going to shoot that nigga. I was going in there to shoot that nigga.
Yes,
No, I told him to do something. He didn't do it. He lunged at me and I flinched and shot him.
I don't think what that don't click for you. What I think. I don't think that click for you. Here's the thing. You in your mind, you might not think, I'm going into that house, I'm gonna kill somebody. Maybe you don't think like that. Most of the people who do that, the criminals, they don't think like that.
I'm not talking about if you already knew you was going to do that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about if you specifically was like, I'm just going to rob, and then some shit happened out of your control. And
the homeowner, he has his right to protect his house.
Absolutely.
Your place is not there. So if you launch out, the first thing you have to do is to run. If you don't run, you pull out a gun and shoot him. It's not a mistake. You deserve to get whatever comes to you.
Oh shit! I ain't got no kickback for you. I ain't got no. You got it. You won.
That's how I see it. Anyway, man, rest in peace to Pop Smoke, man. Gone too soon.
Yeah. I tried to find you out.